What's up, guys? Glock9 here, back playing some 7 Days to Die, and welcome to another episode of House Flipper. We're going to do something a little bit different this time. Basically, this will be the zombie edition. We're going to flip this house into a zombie-proof base. We're going to spare no expense, so it sells for high dollar amounts on the apocalypse market. So really what I wanted to do for my next episode was a part 2 to House Flipper 2 and redo the garage in the farmhouse, because it kept me up at night. You know, I couldn't sleep. I just needed to fix it and make it better. But when I went in and started working on it, the game glitched out and it all screwed up, and that's why I'm on day 1 here. I had to start a whole new world. But I'll put in the footage actually right now so you can see what happened. So the garage was coming out really good. I actually built it, I was doing the roof a different way. Man, I was going to connect it. It was all going to work out right here. And then this whole part right here was actually going to be like another apartment, you know, above the garage. Almost like a mother-daughter house kind of thing, where you can, you know, the entranceway would be right here. And then you'd have like a little bathroom right here. And then there'd be a little kitchen. Whoops, falling through the floor because everything is all screwed up. You can just go right through these blocks right here. And then I get this error message right here. Something about placing the blocks is all screwed up. I don't know, man, but I've gotten this error message before a couple of times, and it's ruined my game completely. I don't know what's going on. Like, I can't place any blocks right here. It's like none of this stuff exists. And even when I can't, a place I can place a block, as soon as I do, I get that message. Or if I pick a block up, I get that message. All these blocks, it's like they're not even here. I can just fly right through them. Even if I wasn't flying, I would just fall right through them. I mean, look at the house. Look how glitched out this is. It's so crazy. I can just kind of like fly right through the whole house in these areas where like blocks don't exist. So I don't know what happened, man. The whole game screwed up, and it's a shame because I really liked the way this was coming out. This was going to be sweet, man. We're going to have a whole nother apartment up there. Look, I'm just getting the error message just floating around here. So anyway, this sucks, you know, but I'll probably put a little piece of this footage in my next video just so you guys can see that I was working on it, and it was looking promising. So there it is. That's a shame. I had to delete that whole game. Just all got screwed up. I don't know why that error message comes up sometimes, but, you know, it is what it is. So let's get to work on this house, and the first thing we're going to do is remove all of the debris, any really close trees, and just all the junk and garbage from around the house. Alright, now we're going to take out all the windows, the door, any other junk we don't need, and then gut the entire place. There's not much inside. This is a small little house, but we're just going to remove everything, even the fireplace. So there we go. Completely gutted. All the windows, the doors removed, everything from around the house. All the junk and shit is gone. It didn't take too long. Obviously, small little house, but all of this is gone. We had some blocks up here in the corners that we took out. So that's it. Some blocks here need to be repaired and stuff, so we're going to do that next so we can kind of get a better look at what we're working with, and then decide what we want to do to turn this thing into a base. Alright, so there we go. Now I think the next step is going to be to remove the roof over the front porch and the side porch. And then I think we might just take the whole roof off together, flatten it out, and make a better flat roof, something that we can kind of stand on top of and get a good look down. You know, maybe using some half blocks all around, kind of typical, you know, watchtower design. But anyway, first things first, let's get rid of all this shit up here, and then we'll go from there. And there she goes. Alright, let's clean up all this stuff here. Alright, there we go. You know what I think we're going to do, which is also pretty typical, but, you know, it's tried and true. We're going to grab some bars. Not centered. We want them pushed back a little bit. And basically, we're going to line the this whole area with bars. We're going to take out, it's going to go all the way around the whole place. There we go. We're going to leave a spot where we can get in and out for now, but eventually we're going to close it all up. And the only way in and out will be through a tunnel that we'll dig. So we got to knock all these blocks out. We're doing a little at a time so the whole place doesn't come down. Just knock out three or four blocks or so, and then put in your put in your bars, and then continue on. And then in these spots where there were windows, obviously we're going to throw some blocks up there, fill those in. All this stuff's going to be upgraded. For now, it's fine as wood. Let's keep it moving. Some more here, 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 here. We got to fill in these spots up here. And up here as well. And we're just about done. Alright, then we're going to knock out these corner blocks. And this right here. Probably going to knock out that framework altogether, but we'll do that later. For now, let's just get these side blocks knocked out. And then we're going to take out this roof right here over this little porch. Might as well do that now, actually. Take these stairs out also right now, because I think we're going to keep the patio, but I think we're going to extend it out a little more. And let's take this out. Alright, like I said before, I think we're just going to take this whole roof out, starting from this block here, up. We're just going to remove all of this junk. So we'll just work our way around until this whole thing collapses. Alright, is this it? There it goes. Knock this block out there. Alright, now we just got a whole bunch of cleaning up to do. The whole inside of this place is just filled with rubble, I'm sure. Patch these up here. Those were windows. Patch these up here. Looks like we lost a block on the side also. It's fine. Oh, a whole row right there fell. It's okay. We'll fill that in. Go ahead. Okay. Whole bunch more cleaning up to do, so let's get all this wood debris cleaned up. Alright, since we're using fly mode, I can go ahead and fill this in right now and put in our final bars. And we're done. With that, anyway. If we weren't using fly mode, we would have already had to have our tunnel dug out, or we would be doing that right now. But instead, we're going to fill in the roof right now. Just to be safe, we might as well put in a support pole here, as close to the middle as possible. I don't think this roof would have caved in, but like I said, why not? Better to be safe than sorry. Alright, now right there will be fine. We're going to knock that block out and put in a ladder. And that will also kind of rest against the center pole. Alright, get up there. And we'll upgrade all of these blocks and then put in a hatch. There we go. We got some iron on us, so we can go ahead and upgrade that right now. Perfect. Alright, let's see if there's any more cleaning up we need to do. I want to get rid of these poles running down the side. So we'll do that. And then I think we'll go ahead and dig our tunnel out of this place. Alright, so we basically want to come up on the road if we can. So we're just going to lay a marker down there. So we know we kind of want to work towards that red flag. And we're just going to start going down here. And go straight down. And then you want to start knocking the blocks out on all sides of you. And building your framework. I like to do it as I go. For me it makes it easier and keeps it nice and clean and neat. So we'll build our framework right here. And then we'll go down until we hit bedrock, and then maybe 2 or 3 more blocks deeper than bedrock, and then we'll start making our way towards the red flag. Alright, pretty deep here. Let's go 1 more maybe. And then, alright, we're facing the road. So we'll just start knocking some blocks out. We want to figure out where we want our ceiling to be, and where we want our floor to be, so we can start putting those blocks in again. So it just keeps us moving straight, and it keeps us, I think our ceiling will go right there. So maybe we want to go down 1 more block so we can put in our floor. Let's finish framing this out right here. and put in our back frames right there. Here we go. We're just going to bring this down. Let's see, 1, 2, maybe 3 more. Right? Is that good? No. All right, we got to go 1 more block down to put in our floor. Yeah. Knock this out. Put in our frame there. Perfect. Okay, so that's where the bottom is going to be. And now we just knock all these out and this and start framing this all in. There we go. And now we just kind of work our way towards the flag, doing the same thing, just digging and laying down our floor as we go, and our walls and our ceiling, all as we go again, so it's all nice and framed out, and we don't get turned around or sidetracked or start going the wrong way. Just makes it nice and easy and keeps it nice and neat. Alright, I think we're just about there. Now I would start building up if I didn't have fly mode on, but since we have fly mode, we can just fly straight up, dig our way out of here, and see where we're at. Let's go right up here. Boom. Perfect. Perfect. Look at that. Right in the middle of the road. Exactly where we want to be. So now we just frame all of this out as we work our way up. Alright, we're just about out of here. We should be able to climb out of this hole at this point. Nice. And now we're going to open this up here and put in blocks. Alright, now let's get these upgraded, and then we'll put in the last piece of our ladder and our hatch. There we go. Let's get the hatch in. Let's rotate that, actually. There we go. Boom. Upgrade this right now. We're going to upgrade all this stuff using steel later, but for now, that's good. Alright. Looking good. Next thing we want to work on is the rooftop here. We want to make it nice and efficient for shooting down onto zombies, so we're going to use half blocks. Yeah, we'll just use the wood for now. We're going to upgrade everything to concrete later, and then probably to steel also. Because why not? We got the resources. Like I said, we're going to spare no expense here, making this real expensive for the end user. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to knock out 1 block all around the top. Alright, now we're going to put stairs in. All around. Alright, nice. Now we're going to put in our half blocks. And we're going to put them in like that. And they'll rest against the stairs. Whoops. God damn it. Knock this one out. So just like that, right? So that gives us that gap right here. And we're going to do that. You can't really go all around with that, but let's finish this side off like this. And 2 sides will extend past the stairs. Like this side. Here, we'll do, let's get it set up right like that. And we'll extend this side to there. All right, so let's get these in all around the top. All right, perfect. Now, the corners there, you got to be careful because the way they're set up right now, look, oh, you could fall right through the corner and break your leg like I just did. So, shit, let's get a splint so we're not limping around like an idiot. And then to fix that, there's a couple of things you can do, but I think we'll just use the poles. So we'll put a pole right on this side, like that, and then on this side as well, like that. And with those poles there, you can't fall anymore. I mean, you can jump up and fall over the side, but just walking around like this, like I'm pushing forward, you can't fall through there anymore. So now that's completely safe. So we're going to put poles in on each corner, just like that. All right, good. Now we are going to upgrade all of this stuff to concrete, which I am going to skip over because that's going to take quite some time. All right, here we go. It's all concrete. And I extended out the patio, upgraded that hatch with the steel. So the patio is extended out 3 blocks all around and added in these stairs so the zombies can walk right up. Everything else is upgraded to concrete. There's a steel hatch in there. It's all concrete up here. I left this hatch iron just because it opens and closes more quickly when it's iron, and I figure, you know, the homeowner might have to get up and down from the rooftop fairly quickly. So now the next step is to upgrade all of this concrete one more time with concrete. This way when it dries, it will all be reinforced concrete, and then we can upgrade that with steel. So let's get this all done. We'll start up here and work our way down. All right, there we go. It's all upgraded. Some of the pieces are already drying and it's reinforced, so that's good. Let's head down here. I'll show you some of the work that I did down here. Boom, look at that. So I opened it up a little bit more, added in a bunch of stuff that the homeowner's definitely going to like. A bunch of storage, tools and supplies right here, guns and ammo, and health, food. Couple of forges, some campfires, a couple of mixers, and a couple of workbenches. The only thing we don't have is a bedroll. Maybe we'll open up some space right here and put in a bedroll. There we go. Seal these up. And we'll throw it right there. Why not? That's good. And we might as well upgrade all the walls at least one more time. I mean, this can always be expanded on down here, you know. If this was my place, I would actually start digging another tunnel out in another direction that will lead out somewhere else and just have a bunch of underground tunnels leading in different directions. Because down here, underground, you'll always be safe no matter what. You know, the zombies aren't going to tunnel underground for you. There'd have to already be a hole in the ground, or maybe a car blows up and they start digging in that way, but they don't dig straight down. Maybe that'll be, I know they were saying that the AI is going to be a lot better in Alpha 17. Who knows? If they start digging down, that's going to be a problem for a lot of people. But for now, we're all right. All right, we're going to throw blocks here in each corner. And on top of them, we're going to put in some turret guns. All right, we'll just have them facing out to the corner, like that. You know, that's good. Give us a bit of protection here on the corners. Now we're going to need some battery banks to power these bad boys. All right, let's load up each bank with a bunch of batteries so they're nice and ready for the new homeowner. We really only needed one battery bank. No reason to have two of them, but why not? This way, if the homeowner wants to add anything else, now they have two. They have plenty of power. As a matter of fact, I think we are going to add in some spotlights that we're going to have to power with these anyway, so two is better. There we go. Almost forgot, we got to load these up with ammo. And we're going to lock the ammo this time. Last time I started messing around with turret guns, I forgot to lock the ammo, and that didn't work. So, that was a mistake, but, you know, you live and you learn. I'll never make that mistake again. Alright, let's knock out these corner blocks right here. And that's where we will put in our spotlights. We'll put one in each corner, kind of facing out the same direction as the turret gun. Give us plenty of light at night. So, yeah, we'll put one in each corner, and then we're going to have to hook it up to the power. Let's actually, I don't think we can get into the power bank from here. We're going to have to go inside. And, can we reach it from here? No. Let's get in there and make sure we can run the wire out here before we start putting all the rest of them in. I don't think it'll be a problem. Let's just make sure. Run it out here. Yeah, here we go. Connect it there. Done. Perfect. All right, we got all of our spotlights in. They're all hooked up and ready to go. Now, before we start upgrading to steel, there's something I wanted to try up here to not only lend to the aesthetics up here, but also to protect you from spitting cops or anything like that. What we're going to try to do is, I think if we put, I think it might be cool if we put poles in like this, right, all the way across on each side, and then we put in a, we need half blocks again. We'll just use a wood one for now. Yeah, we'll just use a wood one for now, because I'm going to knock this stuff out. And then I'll just put in steel ones if I like it. Whoops, we need to go to advanced, and we put this block in like that. You know, and put that all around. Because then when you're here and you're shooting down, that kind of gives you some protection. You know? I think I like that. So let's get rid of these and let's put that all back in, but using steel items instead of wood. There you go. Yeah, that's cool. And now you got some protection up here, you know? When you're over here shooting down at them, you know, you're completely protected. Some cops want to spit at you or anything like that. You still got a good look down. Doesn't obstruct your view at all. And I think that's cool. I think it lends to the aesthetics as well. And if you needed to, you know, you could jump on top of them and shoot down, but then you're taking a risk. You know, but you could. Gives you obviously a better view from up here, but I don't think that would be necessary. But it looks good. I like it. Now it's time to upgrade everything to steel. There she is, looking good, man. We didn't do the patio up to steel because there's no reason for that. But now we are going to put in these steel log spikes sticking outward like this all the way around the perimeter here, and then we're going to fill the rest of the patio up with just regular old spikes. And there it is. Done. Bunch of spikes. Our spotlights are on. We got some torches too for additional light, maybe during at night or when we have the spotlights off. All of our storage, everything working, is underground. Got a way in and out through the tunnel. And that's cool, man. That's going to provide you plenty of protection for quite a while. So there you go. Flip this little tiny piece of shit house into a rock-solid base. Like I said, we spared no expense. Doing something like this in Survivor without using creative mode or anything like that would not be too difficult, but you probably couldn't pull something like this off until maybe day 50 or even day 100. It just depends on how much you're grinding for resources. So it's definitely a realistic base that you can build, and I think it came out pretty well. You can easily defend it from up here, you know, shooting down at them. Let the spikes do a lot of the work, or you can come down here. You're at ground level with them. You can shoot out through these bars, you know, or you can let your turret guns do a bunch of work. And then your main kind of chill spot is underground. That's where you want to be, you know. All your storage is down here. This is where you'll cook and craft and do all your shit. And yeah, this can be easily expanded on, you know. We could knock out one of these walls and just make it huge down here. And then as you do that, you just collect more resources anyway that you're going to use to keep upgrading the base. So, rock solid little base right here. I'm sure it will sell for a high amount on the Apocalypse market. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that video and enjoyed the build. If we do another house flipper, which I'm sure we will, we'll probably just go back to the regular old format. Flip a house, build an add-on, make it look nice. But we'll see. I really want to start a new survival series, but we're so close to Alpha 17 that I'm really just trying to hold out until we get Alpha 17, and we'll start our new Survivor series on A17. So I'm trying to hold out. I hope you guys can hold out too. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Stick around for more 7 Days to Die videos. You can follow me on Instagram or Twitter. It's at Glock9Gamer. I follow all gamers back, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.